Yep. My basket back in my basket.
I'm gonna turn the volume down to 17 because I might think the volume might be too loud. But hey everybody, it's Omega Dragon and welcome back for some more Mario Kart Wii. Last time we only did Mushroom Cup for our montages. But as you can see, we are live because we are actually going to be playing. And yeah, I figured that my battery would basically be low. We are going to play the rest of the 50cc Grand Prix live because of the fact that you guys might want me to do montages for 2 cups, and my promise is that I would do 2 cups per montage of Grand Prix. But the bad thing is my game capture couldn't handle 2 cups for some odd reason. And also off screen, I tried the whole thing again because off screen I recorded a video that failed because apparently my game capture can't handle any more than 15 minutes, just like how it used to in 5 LPs, and now it apparently can't handle it anymore. A lot of things have changed that I really didn't like, but now we are going to do 50cc, all of which I'm doing with Bowser. And off screen for 50cc Mushroom Cup, I got 2 stars instead of 3 because I got unlucky on 3 courses. Those courses being Luigi Circuit, Moo Moo Meadows, and Toad's Factory. Mushroom Gorge was fine. So now we're doing Flower Cup and going all the way to the final cup, which you guys might know of, but in case you guys haven't played this game before, which I'm pretty sure lots of you have, then I'm not going to say any other cup other than that after the Flower Cup is Star Cup and Special Cup. That's the only thing I'm spoiling. So, I had some things to talk about, such as, of course you guys have seen, and crap, right off the bat got hit by an item. And Bowser's recovery speed is so slow, I was going to talk to you guys about Detective Pikachu, because I did say that if there was a bonus episode I would record another video, and I'm also going to make a vlog announcement for any of you guys who haven't seen my live stream, by saying that Detective Pikachu does not have a bonus, because as soon as you go back in the file, there's only, and crap, I have to use this. So basically, Detective Pikachu does not have a bonus, because as soon as somebody probably knocked or something, I don't know. Anyway, I'm in the middle of something. I was going to talk to you guys about Detective Pikachu, but I keep getting interrupted. Detective Pikachu does not have a bonus because when you play the file again, it goes back to the final scene that you have done with Pikachu when Pikachu learned to use Thunderbolt again. And if you guys haven't seen that, then go back to my Detective Pikachu part. I would say what has happened since the last time I've live streamed, but I'd probably rather not. But I'm probably not going to get that many viewers in the live stream because, well, if I said my reason, a lot of people would be upset, and I don't want to make people upset, and also I just don't want to talk about it for one thing. And yeah, I'm very unlucky with Peach behind me going on the speed boost, going to pass me, and then I'm going to have to pass her again. Use the green shell behind me. I get her. And I'm going to make sure Yoshi is in second, which is pretty much the case that he's not. Yes, he is. I was watching the map. I wasn't really watching my race. Because I wanted Yoshi to be in second place, I'm strategizing in case I get a 2-star in Flower Cup, which I love joking about. But if I don't, and I get a 3-star, that would be perfect because off screen when I recorded the Flower Cup twice, the first time I thought I recorded but it failed. And then the second time it also failed by saying that it couldn't accept any more than 15 minutes for some dumb reason. First time when I said it failed, it was because apparently it was the same exact reason. Except for the fact that it was 15 minutes long, but it was the older version of the game capture. And dumb fake item! And it would have been fake item again. I already named all of my partner items in Mario Kart Wii. And I have been playing Mario Kart Wii for a very long time. For you guys. Because really, you guys have seen my Mario Kart Wii videos even when I was younger. And I'm recording them for the same exact time, which is pretty annoying. If a spiny shell comes, I'm going to drop my fake item. The fake item I named was named Fallon. And then Banana Peel was named Buck, I think. And then I don't remember the triple banana, but they were both named after the letter B. But I don't remember it. But besides the fact of Detective Pikachu not having a bonus and Mario Kart, and the fact that I've been playing Mario Kart Wii for a very long time, I'm doing alright, despite that. I'm just gonna be missing a lot of things for the summer, because the only thing I'm going to be doing in the summer is working. And then I'm going back to my 5th year of school. I thought so. You guys might not get why I'm going back to school, and it's because of business ethics, but I still have to label my certificate for college if I am done with my 5th year. And if I go to college, I won't be posting that many videos. I've been getting a lot of fake items. There, now I get a banana. For the final lap, my good luck charm is the banana. Bam! Four seconds. That sure didn't look like 4 seconds. That sure looked like a lot more than that. This is the course where I got a very big record off screen, but I'm not going to tell you guys what it was because my previous record on screen is like 23 seconds. And my record was beaten off screen, but I'm not going to say what the time is until the whole entire CC in Grand Prix is gone, meaning like I do all of it without beating my record. And it's only for 50cc, not for any other. Dang it. Stay away. I'm getting very unlucky in my most favorite course. Don't know why. And I really love Bowser because of the fact that Bowser's cooler than Mario, and some people may not agree, but I'm probably one of those people that does agree because they're not exactly enemies. by saying that Bowser's cooler than Mario because I sort of thought the same way. Despite Mario being very popular, I sort of didn't get what was so populated about Mario being so fat all the time. It's like, despite the fact that Dr. Mario was probably the same way, but he actually was very healthy by breaking through viruses. Despite that, I don't really like Mario that much because of what I've seen in Mario. Despite his exercising or his dashing, he tires easily in the anime. Bowser never tires except for the fact that he's very slow. In Paper Mario, that is. In other games, Bowser is actually pretty fast, pretty speedy. Same goes for Donkey Kong though, because Donkey Kong is actually really pretty much faster than Bowser. And Donkey Kong isn't necessarily from Mario, but they say that he should because of Mario Kart Wii and Super Smash Bros. But Super Smash Bros. Isn't really a Mario game. It's basically a randomized game for every. It's pretty much a randomized game for everyone to enjoy. Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy, Mario. Ah, I died. I thought I was gonna do it. I still made the shortcut though. I saw how close the red shell was. Looking at the time, it looks like this live stream is going to be the exact amount of time that I wanted it to be. And I'm pretty sure I didn't break the record unless the computer... Yeah, 7 seconds. That did look like it would have been that long. Being the king of Mario Kart, but now I have to restart my kingly desire. Because I am pretty much the king of all but one Mario Kart, and that was just the classic Mario Kart that I'm pretty bad at. Well, you fell down a cliff. I was going to hold behind Sally. Yeah. And yeah, I am that insane by naming the green shell Sally, because when I was younger, I decided to make my own partners, and now I've made 3 of them. That doesn't relate to Mario Kart, and and are you kidding me? I didn't even let go of left arrow. No! No one's ever going to go to the shortcut. Even if it's like mirror mode, they never go to the shortcut. Only staff ghosts know how to make it through those shortcuts. And in order for me to regain my kingly desire, I have to go through a tournament, which I have to sign up for. I love this song, even if I am pretty small through the lightning, because I always think of this course as memory lane from middle school, because in 7th grade they have played this song in Mrs. Martin's. For me, that is. They've done that because I was in Mrs. Martin's class back then. I was in Mrs. Martin's class for like 2 or 3 years, maybe.
I think Mrs. Martin's 6th grade. Cat Vertus is 7th.
I never had Cat Vertus. I had Mrs. Martin in my 7th grade.
Huh, that must have changed.
because I remembered I had Mrs. Martin in both of my years, and quite surprisingly, in 6th grade I had her for probably both math and science. And then in my 7th grade year, I had her for my science class also. And then in my 8th grade, I had someone else for my science class, and it was probably, I don't even remember. I do remember some of my history teachers, but my 6th grade history teacher retired right after my 6th grade year. I bonked into my own item. And wow, Waluigi was in 2nd place. So I basically won that, and I'm not going to show the final scene because you've already seen it. It's a 2-star! And now I get Star Cup, but nothing else. I know it very well because I've played this cup. I played through 3 times already. One was a fail, the other was a fail also from limitations, and then the third time is right now. It's technically the same character, technically the same vehicle, but different cup. My favorite course is Star Cup. Of course, I have all but one cup that I have favorite courses in. My favorite course in Star Cup is Koopa Cape, because that course is pretty fun. They also had Koopa Cape for Mario Kart 7. For what I saw, that was. Going to use the mushroom for that, because in time trials I'm going to be using the boost for that also. There are a lot of shortcuts in each course, but there are some games that have glitches that you can actually beat the time by like 20 seconds or so. I don't remember how long it was, and yeah, I got someone. Despite the course, I don't really like Daisy because if you remembered Mario Party 8, not Mario Kart 8, I didn't really like Daisy because Daisy pretty much annoyed me. And yeah, that was only because of Mario Party 8. I'm so used to saying Mario Kart 8 because I've played that game before, and I have played Mario Party 8 for longer, but I still can't get used to it. It was also because of some other game that I got annoyed from Daisy. And off screen, I'll tell you right now in case I don't get it, I had a lightning cloud in 4th place. Because, of course, I was in 4th place and it's a rare item to get. You never get it in 1st place, thankfully. Got someone. Got Wario. Wario's gonna be in 4th place, possibly. Come on! That's probably the 3rd Spiny Shell and Lightning. I'm gonna be in 2nd place. I'm gonna say that right now. No, I'm not, actually. But it was pretty dang close. I'm doubting that I will have a star. Well, I'm doubting I will have more than 1 star. If I have more than 1 star, I would consider myself lucky. Because I remembered in 50cc the last time I recorded it, but most of the videos failed when I was younger. I recorded 2 cups in the game. They ended up working except for some, or possibly half of the entire playthrough. and I remembered I had at least 1 star in 1 cup. The rest of the cups were 2 star and 3 star. But if I get 2 star in every cup, then I consider myself lucky. I didn't get hit by a power block. It was because I was going down the falls. That is actually lucky, because it's pretty rare to not get hit by a power block while moving. It only works for if you're out of the cannon and if you are in midair from a half pipe. But for me, it's very rare to not get hit by a power block, and super rare to not get hit by a spiny shell, or even a bullet bill. I almost fell and I threw Fallon, fake item Fallon, down the cliff. I'm so sorry. I know how useful you are, but I threw you down the cliff because I thought I was going down with you. No! Dang it, I didn't get the item. Oh well. Let's see how many spiny shells I got hit by this time, because that was my first spiny shell hit. There's the lightning, and let's see if I get hit by that thing. Of course I don't, because I know how to dodge them. There's a red shell that I pretty much rarely get. And surprisingly, when I was in Mushroom Cup one time in Luigi's Circuit, I hit the 11th place player with the red shell. Because I was that close to the 12th place player. I was that lucky. While off screen, I was very unlucky. It's like revenge from what happened before. I'm keeping my red shell just in case. And of course I'm naming this after, I named my lizard friend after the red shell, which was named Roy, but I had no other option. I didn't want to name it Randy because, of course, Yep, there's the second. Hello. Of course, Randy doesn't seem like a great name for a lizard anyway. Roy seemed better enough. Even though Roy is basically... Koopas are basically reptiles, so... Lizards are reptiles also. Dang it! There you go. Oh, I thought I beat my record. I was like, I think I beat it, but I didn't. It was 22 seconds. If I would have beaten my record by like 10 seconds, I would have been surprised. But the next course is what I thought to be my favorite, but I call it sort of a tough course to do on a mock bike. Don't know why. So that's why I didn't like the course that much. I'm in 11th place, am I? Nope. I am all the way back to first. Bing! Golden Mushroom in first place. Well, basically, I got the item before. Dang, look at how far ahead I am, and it was all because I took the shortcut and then used the Golden Mushroom. I missed this game's Golden Mushroom because I never had a Golden Mushroom in the whole entire playthrough of Mario Kart, and now I actually get it. What an achievement. Some leaf piles have nothing in it, which is sort of annoying. And why I keep spinning after the stylish jumps is because that actually helps you. Taking a shortcut again because it actually does help. despite me not having a mushroom. I'm gonna see if I break the record of 23 seconds. I barely ever did in Kuba Cape, but I wonder if I can do it in here. That's my goal in Grand Prix, not in any other mode, because of course in tournament mode it would basically be pretty hard. But if I can beat the toughest players in the game, then I basically am the champion. Despite the fact that some players know some glitches, which I wish I could make the rule set by saying glitches not allowed. That looks like it's straight back, so let's see if it hits anyone. Yep, I got Wario. And I got Roy back. Thank you for hitting me right when I landed on you, because you didn't hit me that much one bit. Let's see if I beat it. And I'm sorry if I'm not talking much. I already talked about Detective Pikachu and stuff. I'm pretty sure this live stream wouldn't even have any views despite it being a live stream. Maybe a lot of people are busy with something, but if not, then that's alright. I used to have at least one viewer, but not anymore because of personal reasons, but I'm not going to say because I'd rather not talk about it. Ah, nah! Come on, mushroom. Thank you. You suck, Maple Tree Way. Right when I was thanking you, you gave me a banana peel to run over, and I didn't react in time because I'm an idiot. Let's see how many seconds this is. It wouldn't look like 10 seconds. It looks like it would be like a lot longer than that. It does not look like 9 seconds. It did not look like that. They looked like they were much farther behind than that. Grumble Volcano, my least favorite course ever since Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Wii. I didn't really like this course that much because Grumble Volcano, I actually was pretty mad at it for time trials only. It's in the name, Grumble Volcano. Because I remembered I was trying to beat Staff Ghost and I failed like 3 times or 5 times before succeeding. And for time trials only, I'm going to use Mario because Mario is my best character in time trials. Despite the fact that I failed a lot. And useful info is if you play this in time trials, don't use the ramps. But don't go right on this course either, because going right on this course is actually the only good idea for the final lap. But it took me a lot of tries to do. Yeah. Hey, Dan. Thank goodness I had the time to look down in the comments. And even though this is not OCN, honorable mentions will come to any of those who comment, but not views, because I don't know who would be viewing. But thankfully I know who viewed, and for you, Dan, you are actually the first viewer. So, what you would be surprised with, you are actually the first viewer. Ah! Oh, come on. Maybe this is why they call it Grumble Volcano. It's pretty unlucky. Like I say. Thank you for not hitting me. Curses! This is Unluckyville. This is probably why they call it Grumble Volcano. Maybe like Willow Volcano, but this is not Lola from Pokemon. This is not even Pokemon. I think I hate someone. No, it was the 6th place player. I'm not going to use the ramp for this one. Ramps are pretty much slow you down. Going right in the final lap, like I said, is a better idea than doing it on the rest of the laps because there's a shortcut there. I'm going to do something on purpose. Yippee, I won. I'm going in the lava. Dang it, I didn't beat my record in Star Cup at all. So, let's see how many stars I get. And it was all about me trying to beat my record of 23 seconds, and I didn't. I get 2 stars. And I know why. It's because of the first course. I get a 2-star. I got Special Cup also, along with a new vehicle. No, I still don't remember that. I don't know why. King Boo, not really my most favorite character. That's why I'm not going to use him. I do know why I don't like King Boo, but I'd rather not explain because it will take a really long time explaining anyway. Well, sure, I'll explain it while I do Special Cup, and I'll say my most favorite courses in Special Cup is Dry Ruins and Rainbow Road. Dry Ruins because of the inside of the ruins is music. Rainbow Road also because of the music. But despite the fact that Dry Ruins is a fun course, and Rainbow Road is fun because of its music, and because I know the tricks of it. Despite the fact that I've done time trials, that is my biggest rage. I get triple green shells. I didn't name any of them. Ram you. I hit a swooper also. I still know how to play this in the piano, surprisingly. Take that. Recommendation for time trials, do not do the stylish jumps off ramps. Unless, for one instance, there is a shortcut when the pillars fall on the final lap. But I'll tell you guys that the biggest rage is the course called Moonview Highway. Because off screen I tried to hit the bomb car with the green shell, and the car was moving so slow I got hit by the bomb car instead. So Moonview Highway turned from my most favorite to least favorite course because of that. Come on, I can get those mushrooms. I wish there was a way for you to hack into the program so that the only music that plays is the inside of the Dry Ruins, because that's basically better than what is played right here. Shortcut that doesn't require a mushroom is right here. Yeah, I couldn't make that in time. Why did you break up? Don't myself. I can get the longest airtime from the sand pillar. And it's pretty funny too. Let's see if ridiculous times come from me crossing the lap. because it looks like it will be a lot longer than like 14 seconds if that's what it shows. It's still 19 seconds, not even 20. I'm still striving to beat my record. That's why I strive to not get hit by anything, and I only got hit by probably one spiny shell or none. I'm not very sure. Moonview Highway, my least favorite course now because it used to be my most favorite and it's not anymore. I like this course only because it looks so cool. Not because of the cars, but because of what comes up. And the moon is very pretty. And there are Easter eggs in this game, but pretty much the Easter eggs are what I already saw. So it's pretty much useless info because I already know what the Easter eggs are, and probably a lot of you would probably already know it also. And it's that if you unlock me outfit A or B and use it, then some signs actually change into me and even Luigi's statue. And this is useful info also because it was only in the end credits that they shouldn't even be calling it an Easter egg. That the Mii's would be on the statue instead of Luigi. But also some other statues turn into Mii's also, so that would probably be useful info. But it's only on Luigi and Daisy's circuit. Why only those courses is because Luigi's actually in love with Daisy and Mario is in love with Peach. That was close. And yeah, I missed that speed boost. I didn't mean to. Ha! You slowed down so I could go in. Of course, I got hit by a lightning bolt at the final lap, right when I crossed it. That tells my fortune that I'm going to be pretty bad at the final lap, despite the fact that I know how to dodge cars and I'm not going to try to hit the bomb car unless it comes. I know that was a mouthful. I still like the music a little bit, but not by much. I only like the final lap, but not the previous. Curse this fortune. It was the fortune that told me that I'd get hit by at least 3 more items after the lightning bolt, and I got hit by 2, possibly, and I'm going to possibly be hit by 1 more. And that might be a spine shell, maybe a power block, maybe nothing. Well, actually, I did get hit by 3 things. A red shell, I got ran over by a car, and I possibly got hit by another red shell, but I don't remember. Next course is not necessarily... And also, he also fought the Shadow Queen. He also fought Bowser, but got possessed by Lucian, and Lucian was named, and then Lucian combined with Bowser was called Bowsian. I know what they were preferring to in the name of Lucian because they were trying to, Nintendo was trying to not say the name of the dark being that comes inside, but I'm not going to actually say the name because it comes for a curse of every... I don't know. I just want to say it's a curse to say the name. So I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to make it funny by saying it's a curse. Although it probably is. But Lucian, of course, they censored the actual name to make it Lucian because it is probably like the female version of the dark being that goes inside every character, but also they have Lucian cups. And it's basically Lucian possessing every character, and Bowser's the actual boss, Bowsian. But you can actually play as Bowser in Mario Tennis, I think. If not, then Bowsian was an actual boss, and you can actually not play as Bowser, but you can actually play as Bowser Jr. I know it's quite surprising, but I don't even know Mario Tennis Aces, but I was thinking that as soon as I actually get the game, I would actually let's do an LP on it, because almost every Nintendo Switch game is Let's Play worthy. I'd say the only Nintendo Switch game I'm not going to do LPs of is Sonic Forces, because that game is basically pretty bad, because I was expecting they would have extra lives, but instead it just deducts your time. I hate that. I wanted them to have extra lives in there to make the game better. Otherwise, the Nintendo Switch game that is LP worthy, but I'm not going to do it because I'm going to be playing the game anyway, is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm going to be only playing Mario Kart 8 because I don't have the game for one, and also it would be a waste of time to do another LP on the game I just played. And the only difference is that the items are different. You can get 2 items, and also you can get in more cups. That's the only thing I'm going to do for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, is play the online version of it. Rainbow Road is the final course. I've been talking about the Nintendo Switch games, and I really love this course, so I'm going to possibly stay quiet for it. Well, not really. I'm going to stay quiet for it for time trials. But yeah, in my best music, I love this music, so I put it in my best music. I listen to it sometimes, and it's pretty much the best I've ever heard. Don't you think about it? Ha ha ha! You shrunk. I'm just gonna harmonize it. I love the music so much. Staying quiet for it. That's basically how it goes, and I still love it. More talk about the Nintendo Switch games. I'm very much hoping they make another Paper Mario game that will be way better than Paper Mario Sticker Star and Color Splash, because even though I like Sticker Star, I admit that the battle theme isn't very great with... And yeah, I said very great. Isn't very good, isn't very cool, because the only thing you battle with is cards and not actual action commands. Because I was thinking of let's playing Paper Mario or Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, or even both if I get to install those, because those games look like a lot of fun. I've actually seen the LPs of them, so I know what's going on. But I'd still be pretty confused. But I'm still going to just do an LP of those games without even playing them. That is if I ever do it. But if I don't, that's alright. I thought I made it through the boost. I was actually looking through the map distracted, because I wanted to see how far behind the second place player was. I'd say that the only game I'm not going to LP, because I don't have it and I don't think I would be LPing OPing it all in Super Smash Bros. U, because there's not that much going on in that game. The only thing that's going on is basically the same as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You fight a lot of characters to free spirits. There's not that much story at all. There's not that much adventure. But despite that, it's actually pretty good. So my goal would probably be to save 6 spirits per video. Despite how many there are. I did it. Let's see how far behind the Koopa is. Wow. I did it. I beat the record. 45 seconds. Almost 45 seconds. I'm just gonna estimate it to be that long because that is 45 seconds. I even beat the off-screen record by 2. I got 43 seconds and not 45. There, I had to spoil it. Not really, because I'm a 3-star. That's what I'm talking about. Baby Daisy, pretty annoying also, and yet another vehicle. Piranha Prowler. And I was thinking of actually trying that out in Shell Cup because Shell Cup isn't that long. Neither is Banana Cup, but yeah, Mushroom and Shell Cup are actually 2 short cups. And then the second shortest is Banana Cup. Flower Cup is pretty long, so I'm going to try the Piranha Prowler. Shell Cup is pretty short. The first course is Peach Beach. Yoshi Falls is the second course, and that is on Mario Kart DS for when it was first introduced. It was pretty short. Not as short as Baby Park though, which is one of my favorite courses. Dang, it looks like I'm gotten up an extra height. It's pretty good, except for the speed, that is. I guess it is pretty intimidating. If this is another fake item, no it's not. Because I don't want this to be like a mega fake item CC. Because Mega Mushrooms are basically the... Oh wow. I think the recovery speed in the Piranha Prowler is actually better. Yeah, it's better than the Flame Runner. Flame Flyer. Flame Runner, Flame Flyer. Flame Flyer. Now it's getting hard for me to say Flame Flyer. Flame Flyer, Flame Runner. Flame Runner is a bike. So yeah, I was pretty much right. Piranha Prowler is my new favorite vehicle. Despite the fact that it has pretty bad steering, and also despite the fact that the red shell actually hit me, but my recovery speed is pretty quick. I like it. I think the speed though is pretty slow. I'm going to check that out after the Shell Cup is over. Oh, you almost flung me. That would have slowed me down by a lot. By a long shot. Dang it! Yeah, pretty unlucky for short cups, right? But let me tell you, it's worth it because in 100cc, it's actually way shorter because you go way faster. Did that on purpose. I like how it actually moves with its mouth. And Piranha Prowler, if you want to know, is like the black version of PT Piranha. Which, that's not much of a spoiler because PT Piranha was first introduced in New Super Mario Brothers. The very first New Super Mario Brothers. But back then, I didn't even know what PT Piranha was, and I thought it was just called the Fat Piranha Plant. Well, it was really called PT Piranha. Yoshi Falls is pretty short. I know how to go through it. Dang, I think the Piranha Prowler speed is pretty slow. I'm gonna check the speed, but it looks like the Piranha Prowler speed is actually slower than the Flame Flyer. I go straight through down here because that's actually a shortcut. The only shortcut in the game that you need a mushroom for is those falls over there. Next to the ramp. If you wanted to know what I meant. Like basically the third bridge, the shortcut is to the side of it. Yeah, the recovery speed is actually a little bit faster than the Flame Flyer. I'll check the speeds next time, or the acceleration. And I'll go with the one that has better handling and acceleration. Take that. And yeah, it's hard to beat. Sorry. It's hard to beat opponents by 20 seconds. And this is the next short test course. This is the shortest. I like how I pronounce it, short test, because it is the shortest course in the game. Possibly. I think there's a shorter course, but that's online. The shortest offline course in the game is this course right here. Because I've tried beating the new staff ghost in this course. It's pretty hard to do. I've almost done it once. I had to abandon Shelly. I almost said that, Sally. Shelly is a good name, but I already gave it the name Sally because I thought Shelly was a pretty dumb name for a shell. Because it's a pun that I don't really like. I like puns, but not that many of them. I think I can catch up to the 12th place player. No, I can't. Despite the fact that I can't, really. Dang it! I caught up to Luigi, was what I was going to say. One minute and 31 seconds. How far behind? 10 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat. Mario Raceway is the longest course, but I would have to say that my most favorite course in Shell Cup is Yoshi Falls. Ghost Valley 2 is pretty hard. Mario Raceway is the longest. That's why I love Yoshi Falls, because Yoshi Falls is pretty fun. If I get 3 stars because of this vehicle, I'm going to be pretty impressed. Because I normally did get 3 stars, but it wasn't because of this vehicle. And I think before, when I was younger, I said I didn't really like Piranha Prowlers that much. And the only way to 100% complete the game is if you collect, if you get a star at least in each cup. The handling isn't that bad. The pipe is pretty easy to get a shortcut through, but the only shortcut in the game, well, in this course, I meant to say, the only shortcut in this course is probably something you've already seen. It's actually pretty hard to time. I don't even understand how. Dang it! I don't even understand how very many people have timed it right. It's there, next to the big mushroom. And then apparently they know how to get through the ramp too. It's apparently that they did a wheelie. Dang, I really love this recovery speed, but I might have to go back to the flame flyer if the speed is actually shorter. Or acceleration is actually shorter. Because I like very high accelerations. Dang, why? Every time when I have like a good item with me, even if it's a fake item, and the red shell bonked into the pipe. I call this course unlucky. I think I should make this my least favorite course, but I don't want to. Because I already have a least favorite course, which is Ghost Valley 2. Star? A star? I would have used that. I could have used that. And dang it, I held it behind me thinking I would get hit. Waiting. Now. Got Koopa Troopa, like I planned. Let's see how many seconds that is. Yeah, that looks like 10 seconds. Every course was 10 seconds. That means I might have gotten 3 stars. I might have gotten lucky enough to get that many. Nope, I got a 2-star. It's pretty hard to get 3 stars in every cup because the only way to do that is if you don't get hit by any item. And that's pretty hard to do. And this is why I'm known as the king of Mario Kart Wii, and acceleration is low, this is lower. Drift though is pretty bad on this one. Handling is fine, this is lower. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Because the weight is a little lighter, that's the negative. And yeah, Banana Cup is not one of the... I miss this music. I remembered Waluigi Stadium. I loved the music. I forgot how much I loved it. And that gives you a clue. My most favorite course was actually Waluigi Stadium. Why Waluigi Stadium was because of the music, and also because the half pipes were pretty fun. I'm keeping the Piranha Prowler at least until 50cc is over. Which so far I'm pretty close. Trying to figure out more to talk about. Epsies! Dang it. And yeah, the big penguin spins because he got hit by lightning. I imagine 2 characters having lightning at the same time, and right after the effects wore off, for the first place player, the character would automatically sense that and use another lightning bolt. That would pretty much be pretty infuriating. For one thing, because that is pretty unfair. But it's a race because races are apparently very hard to handle and pretty unfair to some people that are called beginners, but I'm not a beginner. I'm basically kingly for this. if I would probably beat everyone in the tournament, then I would be considered the king of Mario Kart Wii and of Mario Kart 8 if I beat their tournament also. But most likely I want Dry Bowser on Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because of the fact that I would say that this and you guys will already know it. I love Dry Bowser. Dry Bowser is my most favorite character. I've always wanted to battle it. I've always wanted to see him more. I've been a fan of battling Dry Bowser ever since Mario Party 10. Or pretty much ever since Super Mario 3D Land. And then I started to like Dry Bowser because it looked pretty cool. Are you kidding me? I ran out of things to say. But that's fine and dandy because how many more courses are after this is pretty much... Dang it! I'm trying to say something to the viewers and you keep hitting me. Well, any viewer. I'm actually going to check the commentary after this course is over. Good job, you've done well. Okay, so no other comments other than my cousins so far. And if there are any other comments, then that's alright. If there are no other comments, then I would only do the honorable mention for one commenter, which was Daniel. Shy Guy Falls, not really my most favorite course because it's impossible to go really fast through the waterfronts. Or those waters, whatever. Didn't like it ever since Mario Kart Wii and possibly one other. I think Piranha Prowler would do very well though. The only shortcut I would recommend is using the mushroom on right before the lap. Because that's where I used it, but I've got to tell you guys this. The old Staff Ghost, or just, well yeah, they're called old Staff Ghosts. Or they're just called previous Staff Ghosts or slow Staff Ghosts. They're hard to beat in this course. Because I could never... Stupid crab going up on the wrong time. Because I'll never get it. I'll never get how... Dang it, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll never get how... For the slow Staff Ghost, how you would be able to beat them in one try unless you were very lucky. Or I would never get how you would be able to beat the fast Staff Ghost in that case, because they are pretty hard to beat, sort of. They look hard to beat. I can't beat all fast Staff Ghosts, I can only beat like 5. That doesn't mean I'm truly king of the game, sadly, but I call myself the king of Mario Kart because it was ever since the online version of Mario Kart 7 that I've gotten to beat these I've gotten in 5th place against the actual people that played time trials in Mario Kart 7. But I lost the game. I don't know where it is. I also lost Mario Kart DS. And I actually really loved Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7. Because in Mario Kart DS, they introduced missions in the game, and that was actually really fun. And then in Mario Kart 7, they introduced going on. Well, actually, they only introduced gliding. They didn't introduce going on walls. That was only in Mario Kart 8. In Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they introduced 2 items at once. They introduced a lot of things, such as in Mario Kart Double Dash, they introduced drifting. In Super Mario Kart, they only introduced one thing, and that is just the actual game. That is really hard to handle. Delfino Plaza, I've got to tell you guys about this, is a pretty fun course because not really my most favorite, but really fun memories. Well, that will decrease my chance to get a star. Staying quiet because I'm in 7th place right now. Seeing if I can catch up to the rest of the opponents. Triple mushroom. That's fine. I think now I'm in 1st. Yep. Pretty easy to catch up to all of them. But what's easier is this. Boosting through. Final lap already. Not exactly already because I've gotten pretty unlucky by falling down the ledge. Unfortunately, really. But the next course is one of my most favorite courses in this cup. Okay, I didn't hit Wario. I hit Wario. Well, I didn't hit Wario at all. Wario got hit by 2 things. I didn't see 2 things. I think he got hit by a red shell and another red shell, or a green shell, or something. Dang it! That would have been really great timing, or really, I don't know, really good timing. What I would hate to do on purpose is being in 2nd place all the time because if you earn a silver trophy, your rank would either be an A through C or A through B, and then it would be rank C through E for the bronze trophy. That's what it's like trying to do. It sort of works, but not by much. I can't help it. I really love this course. It's really fun. No! You ruined my plan to make that my shortcut. There are lots of shortcuts. Yeah, apparently the shortcut doesn't work. I'm still trying though, because it is pretty much pretty useful. I recommend for this course, don't use the half pipes, despite them being really fun. Only use this half pipe right here. This, or maybe that isn't really a shortcut, but if it is, then then that's a good thing. But if it isn't, then I have no idea. Actually sort of worked, but it's better to do it with a mushroom. I've tried to do it without the mushroom and it didn't really work. And dang, I keep using the green shell at the wrong time. Of course, they hate me doing that method, so they decide to power block me at that exact time. I think that was 11 seconds. Two more cups to go and then I'm done with the live stream. Rank star. Only 1 star. That's fine though. Because I did get the unfortunate thing in this third course, and if I would have gotten an A, despite me getting in first place all the time, which has happened before, and it was because I kept getting hit by items, and it wasn't really my fault that I got an A, it was the opponent's fault. And yeah, I unlocked Leaf Cup. This is the only cup where I don't like any of the courses. Desert Hills is not my favorite course. The second course isn't my favorite course, which is Donkey Kong Tree. I don't remember what it's called actually. It's that forgettable to me. I don't really like the courses. So, I don't like this course. I don't like Bowser's Castle 3. That course is really infuriating for time trials. Mario Circuit also is my least favorite course. Because, for one thing, it's long, and the other thing, it's really hard to beat these staff ghosts. It's really hard to handle, for one thing. But the last cup, almost all of the courses are my favorites. I like the second, third, and fourth courses. The only course I don't like is the first one. And it's only for time trials and not for a Grand Prix. Such as for time trials in Mario Kart 8, my least favorite course is dry. I think it was dry dunes or stone dry dunes. I don't remember. It was something like that. Dry dunes, and I didn't like it because in time trials it was really hard to beat the staff ghost. and there were no slow or fast staff ghosts. There was only one staff ghost, which I didn't like at all. It just sort of made me wish that I would have gotten in the online version of Mario Kart to try to go against the other staff ghosts. Which I can't wait to play Wii U games on the game capture. I have done that once or twice. Mario Kart 8 and Super Mario 3D World, but Mario Kart 8 was a failed OP, so I'm going to do that again. I'm not going to do it again until I complete all of the Wii games that I've wanted to LP, such as Mario Party 9 being one of them. Sorry. 20 seconds. I'm not striving to beat any of my records anymore because I've already done it. 45 seconds. Can't be beat. Bowser's Castle 3 is next. I think it was DK Jungle Parkway. I don't remember, but I do remember it's my least favorite course. It's sort of soothing, but why I don't like it is because of one of the parts being really ridiculous to beat. Wow, that was close. I recommend for a shortcut, always do stylish jumps off of those ramps, because as you saw there, I didn't do a stylish jump, and it was pretty much something that I regretted. Dang it, the red shell dodged all of those bananas. I sort of like the song, but not by much. There we go. Barely anybody can dodge that banana peel without slowing down, so... Yeah, Wario got behind 2 players because of me. Sort of hard to believe. Got someone, but wasn't very worth it. I'm not talking much anymore, but I did talk a lot. Other than the fact that I was pretty nervous yesterday, but that's the other thing I'd rather not talk about. Because that memory is pretty embarrassing to me that I'd rather just keep for myself. Sorry, Sally! That was close that I almost got hit by a red shell, not that it would have mattered. Dang it. I was trying to get past you because I know it's pretty possible. Pretty much possible, I meant to say. Go! Let's see if you can actually hit someone. If you don't, then that's alright. At least you tried your best. And I know I'm talking to a shell, but yeah, I really like my partners, even if it's just props or something. Yeah! Got someone. Yeah, I would have gotten crushed. Sorry.
Remember there was that one day where we had that
Mario Cert. Oh, DK's. Yeah, I was right. DK's Jungle Parkway. Not really my most favorite course because of what's behind me. I'll show you just quickly. If you saw it, if you saw the tunnel, which of course many of you might have, unless you were looking on the top right thinking it was there. Well, of course it's not because it's not the sky. The sky is the only thing I like about this course. Otherwise, the music is pretty calming, but not really my best. Not really the best type. The jungle looks a lot like Donkey Kong 64. And yeah, that's about it. Grr. No! Got King Boo with Sally. Alright, you're my good luck charm, and if I get hit by the spiny shell... Okay, never mind. I thought I was gonna get hit by the red shell, so that's why I held you behind me. It's a good thing that if I let go of the left arrow button when I'm in midair from the cannon or that gliding thing, nothing really bad happens. So now I have 2 good luck charms. Let's see if I have another. Yep. And yeah, I hit Yoshi with my good luck charm. No! Oh, look at that. 3 good luck charms that I'm going to hold behind me for as long as this course, as long as I last. Let's see if I have another good luck charm. Good luck charm, banana peel. Nope, Fallon. Oh well. I want to go through memory lane, but I don't want. But yet again, I don't know what to say. Other than the fact that I'm going to miss all of my seniors in May or June because I won't be seeing them again after this year, after this school year is over, because after that, the only people I'm going to see will be juniors into seniors, and then other than that, I'll miss everyone. So far, my good luck charms have given me great luck, and crap, I can't even see through the ink. That's my other least favorite part about this course. My good luck charms did well. That did not look like 13 seconds. It looked like a little bit longer than that. Mario Circuit, the final race. Not really my most favorite course though. I sort of like the music. Otherwise, I don't really like it. I like...
Haven't picked up your laundry bag still. Bailey.
I think Dad's home. Or maybe not. Good luck charm number 1. How about good luck charm number 2? Came right on cue. Thank you for going through. Let's see if good luck number 3 comes. Good luck charm number 3. Nope. Found. I call fake item Felon sort of bad luck charm because it doesn't really block through. The red shell goes through it. The only thing it's good for is slowing the opponents down by a long shot. What am I smelling? Smells like crazy. I did not let go of left arrow. I would have to press it so hard. I kept hold of it, and then apparently it thought I let go of it. That's what I hate about this game. Apparently I have to press and hold the B button. But I'm not used to pressing and holding the B button because I've always been used to the holding down the arrow pad. Or the D pad is what they actually say. The T pad. Sally, I almost said Shelly again. Let's see if you are my good luck charm for the final lap. Nope! Sorry to say. "17 seconds, I guess that's what it looks like. I'm not quite sure. It looks like it would have been 20 seconds, but I guess they're not that accurate. I get 3-star. And I get to play the final cup. And then I will be ending my live stream. Super blooper is only a vehicle for Mario because there's the only character I ever use out of Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and some other medium characters. Yoshi. I've got to say for each characteristic before I end the live stream, I'd say this for each one. Pretty smart for it being called Baby Mario, pretty annoying for it being called that, pretty cute, pretty smart and nifty, clever, not really my most favorite, but of course I play as him a lot of times, pretty funny, well, I don't want to say pretty, but I want to say really pretty or really beautiful, clever despite him being Yoshi, funnier. Oh, this one's funnier than Waluigi. I like him. King Boo, not really my favorite, and I always use Bowser. Until Dry Bowser comes. Not really a spoiler, because you already saw that spoiler, so I'm going to keep talking about Dry Bowser all the time, because you guys have actually seen him. Mario Circuit 3! Oh, small bananas! Mario Circuit 3, my least favorite course, only in this cup. If only it was a different course, then I would have liked it. Because despite that, I really love Peach Gardens. And sorry, baby, I can't pet you right now. I love you, baby. I can't play with you right now. I'm in the middle of something. See if it actually hits. Yep, it hit. Baby. You're gonna make me get a star. And of course, after the Lightning Cup, you guys would have to see the end credits for 50cc, and it's actually not the true end credits. That's just what happens if you complete 50cc, or complete your very first CC, despite it being either 50, 100, or 150cc. Despite, it's really what you guys would choose. Alright. Go. Dang it. Thank you for coming in the right time! Got Waluigi. That's not really the most fortunate thing ever because he is now in last place. I got him when he was in 11th. And I know, baby. Dang it! Baby. Oh, baby. I'm in the middle of something. Baby, I'm in the middle of something. I love you. I love the baby. That's why I've been smelling bananas. Peach Garden's my favorite course because of both the music and also you don't really see Peach's castle really, but I like the statue. Some of my guesses is that that's probably Mario from Super Mario 64. And I've always been wondering if Peach would ever marry Mario or someone else. I still like how part of the map shows this part right here. It looks like a steering wheel, but it's partly off. If it would look like a steering wheel, it looks like a real life steering wheel, like really, but not a Mario Kart Wii part of it. So apparently, this is supposed to be the back of Peach's castle. Thing is being hit by my green shell. I guess the green shell failed, which is fine. I got my good luck charm. The music is fine. I like the back of Peach's castle, if that is ever the back of Peach's castle, or if it's Peach's farm. I'm never really sure of that. They really show the courses that I'm very curious about. I'm very curious about almost all of them. And I wanted to make a live stream about every course that I'm very curious about and play it in time trial so that I would say what I'm very curious about. Like one of them is Ghost Valley 2, and that is where is this located and do you guys know this music? Because I surely do. Is from Super Mario World. That was the very first music that was ever from. Or possibly the Ghost Valley 2 music was the very first music ever. But I'm not completely sure about that. And in this course, basically what I'm already curious about, but the rest of the courses I'm not going to say my curiosity.
Oh,
22 seconds. Not that it matters, I already beat my off-screen and on-screen records. DK Mountain, my favorite. I love the music, I love everything about it. And it says DK Cannon. And that means it's pointing to DK Cannon right here. I wanted to know if that volcano. This doesn't count for a curiosity. I wanted to know if that volcano was actually from a game other than Mario Kart. Because every course has to be from a certain game. That's my connection. Like Luigi Circuit looks like it should be from Mario 64, along with Mario Circuit from the other game. And basically Daisy Circuit looks like it's from another game also, like Mario Super Sluggers. Because that game was made before Mario Kart Wii, I'm betting. And yeah, I went right through that sign. Curse you! I just got my good luck charm too. Thankfully they denied the laws of physics of you being small. Alright, so not going off this ramp. My recommendation, even though it's really easy to beat the fast staff ghost here, don't go off the ramps, and don't go off the half pipe either. Basically everything you see here, don't do, because that would actually slow you down by a long shot.
dang it.
There is a shortcut right here, but it's really hard to do.
Not that way. Over the tree.
And basically the only way you would get through sorry. And basically the only way to get through the shortcut is pretty much using a mushroom across the cannon. Or canyon. You're almost there, baby. And I know Bailey doesn't want to interrupt me. So that's why she's not going anywhere near the other couch. Bailey is very sweet. Baby. Hey, baby. Are you looking for Evan? He's not in his room. I think he's falling asleep. Now it's time for the final course, and the final course is Bowser's Castle. Yet again, and it's my most favorite course, even though it's the longest course of the game. There's the shortest course of the game, which is shorter than Ghost Valley 2, surprisingly. And Bowser's Castle is the longest course in the game. And here's my curiosity already.
That's okay, Brad, but you find me.
In Grand Prix, the swamps are always going ahead of you, but in time trials, the swamps are randomly generated. They sometimes go ahead of you, they sometimes already go back to their marks. I've had this course take me like 4 minutes once. I sort of like the music because somehow it reminds me of... It always reminds me of... Somehow Christmas. I don't know why. Well, actually it somehow reminds me of the movie I used to watch as a kid. Yeah, joking. Ah, no. No. And you were going to be that. Come on. Come on. It's pretty satisfying with the carpet noise in Bowser's Castle, and that's the only... And this is the only course where... I've gotta be curious about this thing. Are the Bowser picture frames from Super Mario 64? Because they look almost like it. From Super Mario 64 DS. Bye. Almost fell in the lava. Alright, I would have gotten run over by the red shell and fell in the lava. Because I know what's behind that ramp. Lava. Got someone, but it's King Boo only. Ah! That was close. I hate the swamps, even if it's Bowser's own castle. I still hate the swamps. My least favorite enemies in Mario Kart is the swamps. In this course, that is. Encounter what? I saw that on Pokemon Go. They notified me. Oh no! They notified me about what I'm going to be encountering on Pokemon Go. And if you're actually curious, or sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. If you're curious, this is the final course I'm going to do for the stream, and then you're going to see staff credits for the rest of the part, and then I'm going to say what will happen in the next part. Let's see how many seconds it was. I beat my record again. 54 seconds. I was not aiming to beat my record, but I did beat it. 54 seconds. So, second place player was Mario. Third place player was Baby. Oh, nope, it was Koopa Troopa. 2-star. Oh well. It's understandable. But now we're on to the staff credits. I can't skip them. Even if I press plus, minus 1, I can't skip them. So yeah, but that's not the end of the game, but they're just showing the staff credits for me to relax. thanks for watching the whole 50cc throughout the stream, because for the rest of the parts,
It's up there.
for the rest of the parts, I'm going to be playing them through montages. Except for time trials, I'm going to try to do that without montages.
Now, Bailey. She's so confused.
Bailey.
I like this music, that's why I'm saying quiet.
Up? No.
Octavio Aguila. Aguila.
It's upstairs.
No. My goodness.
Upstairs.
Thanks.
Upstairs.
No. It's over there. Oh, that's a gibberish. It's over there.
It's over there. Over. It's not down there. It's not down there, baby. Over there. Over there. Over there.
So, thanks Octavio for saying that you like me playing through the game, playing through the final course, but despite that, thanks anyway. So, I'm going to say the honorable mentions. Thanks for liking my live stream also. Honorable mentions for guys who have commented. Thanks to the very first viewer, which is Daniel, for commenting, and thanks to the latest viewer, Octavio, for watching also. Because although I didn't really get that many viewers, because of course dang it, I don't want to say it, because if I say it, then it would cause a lot of drama. And thanks, Octavio. I'll just say Octavio Aguila, but I didn't want to say Octavio Aguila in case that was wrong pronunciation for what it was supposed to be pronounced like. Oh, cool. That's actually really cool. That's actually pretty cool, because I'm from the US, but I didn't know. That is actually really cool that you're from another country. I think you're actually my very first viewer that is from another country. Prepared to see something that I'm no longer able to do. No. I'm not going to save it to the Wii message board because I can't Photoshop it anymore. I loved doing that. So after completing Lightning Cup of 50cc, you unlock Diddy Kong. And after completing the whole CC, you would now be able to do 50cc on the... And yeah, I scored a star in the entire Retro Grand Prix of 50cc. I get Cheap Charger. And also, from completing a whole 50cc, you could now play 50cc Grand Prix on karts and bikes. Next time on Mario Kart Wii will be montages. On 100cc, 2 cups per montage. I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you then. And no, this does not count for OCN, like I say. Bye!